And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Hunter Brown. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Coming up on the first pitch, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's how this series begins. In the air to left center. Myers takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Dives, and he can't hang on.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Runner at second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And there's a foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. Now here come the Astros, no score. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jake Myers.
You know, he's a rarity, Boog, a guy who can really light it up on the road for some reason. Some guys struggle away from their home ballpark, but this guy's better than 350 when he's away from his home ballpark. So I'm looking for him to be a real catalyst in this game today. I mean, they're going to need him to be at his best because most guys just don't consistently perform well at that level away from home.
Aye!
Strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hard liner. And there's 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Isaac.
2 outs, base is empty.
Paredes.
Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit.
Aye!
And now the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw in. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope,
Well,
inside,
the best
ball
way
2.
to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
And now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That catches the corner. And ball 4, 2
Catch your
aboard.
base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Diaz.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss at a slider. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Houston, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pajes matched a homer in his last game. The 0-1. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And
That's
that
a ball.
is downstairs. And that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Just
Ball
missed.
two.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
In the air, right field. Smith should have this one. One down.
Batting sixth, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Yeah.
Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. No score here in the second. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Got him swinging. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Ground ball left side. Long throw to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting seventh, center fielder Jake Myers.
Hey. Ball, that's just out.
Here's a 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Tucker settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
Batting eighth, designated hitter Zach.
Next is the designated hitter, Zach Cole.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. That's
Ball
down
one.
and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
No, inside.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Sung Kim.
Nope. That's ball two.
Top of the third, no score. Curve
Ball
in the dirt.
three.
That's a strike. And now 3-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. The batter now will be Will Smith. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
No, that's a foul ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball.
Smith off of first with 2 away. Outside low, ball 2. Just missed. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three 0 now. Fastball to the inside corner for a strike. Three-one is on the way. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hey!
99 miles per hour to finish him off. So the Dodgers leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Tim Smith.
And a foul ball. Yo, one. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Close, but called a ball. 1-2 the count. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
0-1 now. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Inside, ball one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here in Houston, on to the fourth, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that is out of play.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2. In the air, left field. Oh, he dropped it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Now, Boog, I feel for him right there. And to drop a pop-up like that as an outfielder, it's kind of like an infielder that gets the yips and can't throw across the diamond. You hope it doesn't get in his head, because everyone is paying attention to the next fly ball that he's going to get to make sure he makes the catch. And when he does, there'll be a whole lot of folks applauding sarcastically. Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Strike two.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hard hit to third. Gets it to first. 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Aye.
The 0-1. And there's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. Tucker moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Astros, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball, that's in.
Two now. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Close
Ball
one.
one.
Doesn't get the call. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Diaz, the runner at first with two gone. Next one is off the
Outside.
plate. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2 now.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. The 0-1. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Ball, that's out.
That's to third. Paredes fires over to first. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stewart also throwing. On the ground. Freeman over to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Jackknife's out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's high.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
So digging in, Cam Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jordan Alvarez.
And here comes Jordan Alvarez for a critical at-bat. Check
Nope.
swing.
Ball 1.
No appeal. Ball 1.
Good
Nope.
spot for the
That's
hitter.
inside.
Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. And fouled off. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Hesung Kim
Leading
steps
off
to the plate for the Dodgers.
Second baseman, Hesung Kim.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Strike 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Ball 1.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 7th home run of the season, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Pitch
Ball.
misses there, and it's 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And Freddie takes the K. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Back now
Dodgers,
for the bottom of the
number
sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes, 1 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a foul ball. The Dodgers up by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swings through the sweeper. Walker at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Two on, one out. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground, 2 ball. Rojas tossed to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Max Muncy.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Astros for the first time. Steven Okert, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Abreu, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Aye.
Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Hunter Brown won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, A.J. Blueball.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball one. Popped up. Altuve under it. And there's two away.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. That catches the outside corner. 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. His righty-lefty splits there. Swing and a miss, strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for L.A. They lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for the
We're
Dodgers,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Scott.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder Jake Myers.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Nope.
The Dodgers trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 2-0. That one catches the corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros.
Ah!
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. On the ground, right side. Makes a sliding stop to first. And that's a great play for the out. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Houston and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Yeah!
In the air out to center, Myers. Moving in on this one. Hauls it in, one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim.
And first offering is fouled off. On the corner for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ball down.
On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
For the Dodgers, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one pulled foul. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching for the
New
Dodgers.
pitcher for the Dodgers,
Number
Jack
86,
Dreyer.
Jack
And he's
Dreyer.
got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Tried to
That's out.
backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Oh, he
That's
doesn't get
ball
the
two.
call. 2 balls, no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. The 2-1. That's
Oh,
a
that's
little
low.
bit low.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Yordan Alvarez would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And now the
Hey,
count filled
2.
up 3-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Here comes a 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. The Dodgers holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Stepping in, Isaac Paredes, 1 for 3.
Hey.
The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 8th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Astros nothing.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Okert.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball 1,
Inside,
no
ball 1.
strikes. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian King appears to be getting loose.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Hey.
comes up empty. That's strike two. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Ball, that's down.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
2 down, bases empty. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Here comes the 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Astros nothing.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Alex Vesia.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
First baseman, Christian Walker.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run for Houston, Bryce Matthews. And that
Nope, that's a ball.
misses. And that is ball one. One-run game, bottom nine. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose
Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one
Ball
inside.
inside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Just
Outside, that's a ball.
missed. Step off, throw to first. Matthews dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
When there's a lefty on the mound, you've got to make sure you've got more of a one-way lead, even leaning back to the bag when he picks up his leg, unless you're thinking you're going first move. Not sure what he was doing right there over at first.
Inside,
ball
3
3.
balls and a strike.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The 3-1. And ball
Nope,
4
that's
there.
ball 4.
Tying run
Take your
is on base.
Up next,
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Center fielder.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Squirts away a little bit, throws to second, but he's in there easily. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
So the tying run at second. And a count 1-2. The Astros down to their final strike.
Ball.
Misses. And a count now even up.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Man at second. Outside with a breaking ball. Zach Cole in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man on second, 2 down. And he walked him. And now the winning run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Zach.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Zach Cole up next for the Astros, trying to deliver as the hero. Swinging a foul out of play. The Astros with the tying run at second, winning run at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Left field, base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. The relay throw. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Blake Trinan into the game,
49,
on for his
Blake
20th
Trinan.
appearance of the year. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Trying to send this to extra innings. Way out front for strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Ball one there. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. But a big turn of events here in the 9th as we are again all knotted up. All tied 1-1. Joey Loperfido getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 10, Joey Loperfido.
Go ahead run on base. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. And fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Pajes wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man at second. That's ripped into the outfield. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
And the first
that's
pitch
out.
misses for ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside
Ball 2.
low. And that's ball 2. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. High fly ball right field. Smith under this one. 2 away.
Up next for
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Steven Oker departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
71.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. That
Hey!
one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And now
Ball
the
2.
count is even. Got
3.
him looking. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So the Dodgers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for the
Back here in
Dodgers,
extras,
number
and a new pitcher
41,
on the mound in the
Brock
bottom half of the inning, Brock Stewart.
Definitely a
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
the shortstop.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big
Ball,
deal.
that's out.
You have a double play opportunity set up.
And a 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
Right through there for a strike. That one the other way, and foul ball. The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He
Ball,
can win it
down.
for him. Action in the pen down there. Eric Lauer up and loosening in the pen. The 1-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. The winning run on second base. Down the
ball's foul.
line, and it's foul. That one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Three-two now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Substitution being made at first. Astros going with a pinch runner. Zach DeZenzo. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 1 for 4 with a double. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Winning run at second with one away. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Outside.
Nope, outside.
Ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And that one hit to first. Fired to second. Double play, and we have more free baseball on the way. We push on to the 11th. All tied 1-1. We're in extras here, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Aye.
The 0-1. Knee high. That's in for a strike. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Ball. That's inside.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Late on that fastball. One run across in the frame so far. We are in the 11th. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Ball one.
Rojas off of first with two away. Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Strike two.
That's ball two.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Astros 1.
Now pitching for the
Back here in
Dodgers,
extras,
number
and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom
Eric
half of the
Lauer.
inning, Eric Lauer.
And I can't imagine.
Runner in scoring
Leading off
position,
for the
no
Astros,
outs.
first
Joey
baseman,
Loperfido digs in now, taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. Slings to first. It's there, one away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Astros, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
There's the strike. It hard the other way, down the line. This has got a chance, and foul.
Oh, wow. That was so close to ending this one. Man, just bent into foul territory at the last second. I'm telling you.
In there, sets him down on
Up next for the
strikes.
Astros,
Now only one out remaining.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-1. The Stros with the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a pop-up. Kim under it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.